Yo, what's going on, my print peeps? Thank you for checking back in. For those of you who are new, my name's Dave with Diversity Print. And today, let me kind of show you, because I really can't be doing that behind the back stuff. So the bigger panels are the left to right side. This is the front and back, and then this is going to be the top and bottom pieces. So what we're going to do today is finish a drying cabinet. I still need to go get some casters. I couldn't film the pieces, so there's the rest of the last 4x8 sheet that I did because it was cloudy, and at the end it started lightly, very lightly mist drizzle, raining. So I didn't really want to film and just wait too long and then regret it. The box is basically going to be, I used this box here, and this is what my flash unit came in, this guy right here. And that is actually 27 inches tall. So I modeled it from the height of that because, as you can see, I kind of pre-measured some lines. Like, this is a screen, this is going to be a space and a screen, and I just wanted to leave enough space in between each screen so that airflow can go through and dry the screens a little faster. But that will fit 12 screens, and we'll see how it goes. I got some scraps left over, some long pieces that I'm going to use for the shelves, so I can put the shelves. So anyway, so hopefully I can, I'm gonna take y'all outside, and hopefully I can get some good footage, and we're gonna work on the table saw. what's going on. We're back in the garage. So these are the two sides. I have the left and the right, and then I have, I don't know if you can see over there, this is the top and bottom, and then I have the front and back right there. So these are the lines here that I drew, and it's going to be kind of like this. And this is going to be one of the rails that the screen will slide onto, and then the screen is about 1 and 1/8 or something like that thick. So I have another one here, and then the screen will fit there. Another rail. Everywhere you see these lines right here is where a rail is going to go, and so it fits. How many screens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 screens, and it goes to right here is the last line. So I have a bunch extra up here on top. This X off side here is the back. This is the back. So that's going to fold this way. This is going to fold this way. And then we'll have our screens sliding in like that. So let's get to it. Hopefully nothing goes nothing goes bad. What I want to do though is first I want to check the level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here. That's perfect. The bubble's like center to the right. Center to the right. And these are just guides. These lines here are just guides. So it just kind of gives me an idea of where to put the rail, and then I can adjust it as I go. So let me get my nail gun. Here's my cheapo nail gun. Campbell Hausfeld. I think it's a Walmart. I think I got this a long time ago to do a project. But I have 1 1/4 inch brad nails there. And actually, you know what? That. Alright, so let me just go ahead let's see. I'll have to go away from y'all real quick. I just want to see. Alright, so we just glued this one on here. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to glue the one on the left panel. We'll glue that down, and then we'll prop them up. We'll put the left side up, the right side up, and then we'll put the back on it, and then we'll see how well the screen slides in and out. Let me bring y'all closer. Get in on the fun, man. Alright, so go ahead and smear this around just to get a nice make sure when you're doing this, if you're going to put your side panels over the rear panel, don't put the rail all the way to the back, because then you won't be able to put your back panel on. So just kind of always sit back and think about the things you're doing. Alright, so those look good. I mean, they're pretty dry and sturdy already. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let me put y'all on this side so you can see what I'm doing. So basically I'm just seeing which side is flatter. So this side is flatter, so I'm going to go like this. Okay. Go ahead and smear it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just glue them, all the rails, because this stuff is 3/4 inches thick, and just one panel alone is super heavy. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue them, and if I need to take them off, I'll just get like fishing line, and I'll just, just run through and just take the glue off, and readjust it that way, put more glue, and then stick it back on there the way it should be. That way I can just have all of them done, and then I can actually, start building it and put it together, and then glue the sides to the back, and then just get some kind of structure going, and then I can just look and see if the screens will fit in there. But they should. These should line up perfectly. I've tested them in the backyard, and they line up like 99%, 98, 99%. What you could do is you can test the 1.5, 1.5. So I forgot to grab this, but after you set each one, you can set to make sure you have 1.5, 1.5. So that's good right there. It's almost going too perfect that I'm scared. I'm scared when I put this together. It's gonna be so messed up. But you can't think about it. You can't think like that. You can't think like that, man. You can't. That's cool. As long as the sides get attached. That's good. Ooh, my back's killing me. I may just turn this around. Same process. It's always the last one to give you trouble. All right. That was some work. See, this is what happens when you look online or in a store and you see a price for something and you're like, $220? I could build that myself. This right here, this is where that $220 goes into. Now, granted, those are mass produced, a lot easier to make, a lot cheaper to make. But yeah, when you want to DIY it, sometimes that $220 or $180, wherever how much these dry boxes cost these days, it almost kind of makes it worth it in the convenience. But hey, I love DIY. I love doing stuff myself. Plus, I got a lot left over to build a box for my subwoofers, and I'm gonna sell those anyway, because I don't do the boom booms anymore. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this bigger piece right here, and I'm just gonna lay it right on top and let it dry like that. Hopefully it'll put some weight on it and let it dry, because I do see some gaps right here. Who knows?